We are all in this together. We're all doing this together. This is going to take a monumental group effort for us to win these races. So why am I running for state senate? I'm running to put somebody in the state senate representing Rockland County that represents our values as Democrats, not the values that have been represented by the Republicans throughout this country. That's what we need. I'll give you 3 examples. And I will say this first off, Bill Weber's a nice man, he's a good person, I have nothing personal against him, but his values are not the values that I think we need up in Albany. And I'll give you 3 examples. Number 1, a couple of years ago, there was a movement to vote to put an equal rights amendment in the New York State Constitution. It would protect people based on gender identity, gender expression. It would protect pregnant people. It would protect against discrimination on age and disability, and a whole host of other protections. Do you think Bill Weber voted for that bill? No. Do you think he voted for the Equal Rights Amendment? No, he did not. He did not. It passed anyway with 63% of the vote. You know why? Because the Equal Rights Amendment, it represented our values, and it represented the values of New York, and the values of Rockland. It represented our values. Bill Weber did not. Second example. Some of you know that I've been involved very heavily with the Center for Safety and Change. My wife, for a long time, was the board chair. She's still on the board there. I've worked with them on a number of things. There was a vote last year that if the police respond to a domestic violence incident at a home, that they can, to authorize them to remove guns from the home, because guns in the home they're correlated very heavily with much worse violence taking place in a domestic violence situation. So that vote was in front of the Senate. Do you think Bill Weber voted for that bill? No, he did not. He voted against it. And you know what? It passed anyway, because that bill represented our values. It represented Democratic values. It represented Rockland values, which Bill Weber did not. And I'll give you a final example. Third example. Just a month ago, there was a vote, and Pat alluded to it, to restrict and control data centers. What is one of the most important issues facing us right now, facing working families in Rockland County, is affordability. Affordability of housing, affordability of groceries, of gas, and of utilities. Have your utilities bills gone up this year? Because mine have gone up. And what this bill did is it restricted the ability of these data centers to have the kind of impact they have on our utilities. For example, they can't get bulk rate pricing. They pay less for their utility bill per kilowatt hour than you do, because they get bulk pricing. And that bill by Pat Carroll took that away from them, and it's no longer it's in the bill, and it will be gone. They won't be able to do that anymore. Do you think Bill Weber voted for that bill to take away that, to regulate those data centers? No, he did not. Did the bill pass anyway? Yes, because it represents Democratic values, it represents our values, and that's what I want to bring back to Albany, the kind of values that were represented by my friend Elijah Reichlin-Melnick for his years in the Senate, for which we are very grateful. I want to bring back those values. And I also want to see those values represented in another place, which is Congress, where we need to put Kate Conley in that seat representing the 17th District. Who you voted for in the primary, it doesn't matter. We're all united. We're all together for Kate. We're all united for all the Democrats on the line. Thank you for your time. Everybody have a wonderful day.